Hey, this is going to be a quick video to show how HSMWorks can work with SolidWorks configurations. So I'm a configuration manager right now, and you can see I have a bunch of different configurations of this part. I made some of different lengths, and it's got a whole number of holes and an increasing number of holes. I've also got a feature that I'm suppressing and unsuppressing on the side here, that's the slot. And so this should show a fairly good cross-section of changes you might make. If I come over to CAM, let's just start with my base configuration first actually. So I'm going to go with my shortest configuration with the most features. Come over to CAM, you can see that I've created a setup. I've got some stock on the end and all that. Let's generate this. And we've got our roughing contours on the end. We've got a slotting feature. We've got a contour feature to machine this inside. You know what I might even do here? I'll let's add a chamfer feature. So I'll go ahead and pick chamfer. From my library, I'll grab something to chamfer it with and pick the edges that I want to chamfer. I just want to get these two edges here. I'm going to set my chamfer clearance to something a little tighter so we get in there close. Slide the tip down a little bit too. So we've got a nice chamfer feature there also. Obviously, if I simulate, we can see that we're maintaining that clearance value that I set. Okay, so let's put that up here with this contour as well. We've got a drilling, a spotting operation, a drilling operation, and a tapping operation. So a bunch of features. I'll go back to the configurations now. I'll change to one of the slightly longer configurations. Come to the CAM manager and regenerate. It's just a Control G. See all my toolpaths have updated. Contours updated, chamfers updated, maintaining the same clearance. We've increased the number of holes. Now what's going to be a little bit different is when I pick a feature where there's no cut. So I'm going to select this feature with no cut when I come and generate this set of toolpath. You'll see that I've got an X on these two operations. There's no generated or no valid toolpath for those operations. But that didn't completely break it. If we come back and go back to an operation that does have the slot, obviously we can still get the toolpath. Funny timing here, I got a message from Joe and he's the guy that wants this video. So let me finish the video here. Okay, so that feature is now back. What I want to show now is what would happen if we post the code. It probably would make sense if I post the code with nothing. So I'm going to generate that toolpath. I'm going to go ahead and post the code. So we'll select post process. And let's go ahead and just use a generic host post. So I'm going to use the host UMC. Nah, it's not a 5-axis. Let's just use a generic host post to the pre-next gen control. Doesn't really matter. We'll give it a program number and we'll say post. Saying that one or more operations are not valid. Do I want to continue? Yeah, I'm going to continue. I'll create my NC code. And what I wanted to show is we've got this first contour, then we go into the slotting operation and the drilling operation. That operation that didn't generate was just left out. So it's a neat way that you can support configurations. You simply need to add the toolpath in a configuration that's got most of the features. When you end up suppressing the feature, then that toolpath just doesn't generate. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording, and hopefully it's a help. I'll send the part file along too.